All right, good morning, fellow adventurers. Welcome to the Adventures with Traveling Ronman. Today we are here at Jerimoth Hill, Rhode Island, just outside Foster. It's the state's highest point. I've been doing a lot of state high points. This would be number 13 for me. It won't be any views, of course, because it's only 812 feet. We'll hike the trail. It's about 4/10 of a mile, so it's a little bit. It's not really typically a drive up, but it's a little bit of a walk. It'd be good to stretch the legs for a little bit. So let's get going with this hike, and I'll tell you a little bit about it before while we're walking. Okay. All right. So here's the first sign, Jerimoth Hill. This trail is open dusk to dawn. It is now owned by the state of Rhode Island, but that was not always the case. It's not always the case to be owned by the state of Rhode Island. This used to be private property, and it was used to be one of the most inaccessible high points in the U.S. Let me take this hat off. And there was the landowner here actually threatened people with he actually started to shoot at people. So it used to be one of the most inaccessible high points there is, and then a few years ago the state of Rhode Island bought it. So that's where we are. Let me turn you around and we'll go for a little bit of a hike here. All right. Alright, so the trail is very well marked. Just follow the little signs for Jerimoth Hill. Alright, so, and as you can see, spring has not fully come to this part of the state. And this is pretty close to Connecticut. It's right by the state line. Again, the easy signs. It's less than a mile from the Connecticut border. So, but it's a pretty easy trail. Just stretch the legs a little bit. You can definitely see that this is the highest section of the state, because when you're coming up, there's a big hill you can go up. So it's very crisp out today. It's about 40 degrees. So it's going to warm up today, but it's pretty early in the morning. But you can see all these pretty landowner in the back here. I don't know which house is the guy, but yeah. So, all right. So here's one of the survey markers. We're gonna call this a false summit because it's not the true summit, which is up here. We're sure we're signed the registry and all that stuff. So we're gonna keep going this way. All right, so people ask me, why do I do these high points? Well, it gives me a goal, something else to see, and it lets me see the country, parts of the country that I would not normally get to see. So it's just like I would never get to this part of Rhode Island normally. So. And here we are. We already made a nice short. All right, so this area here, this is owned by Brown University. Well, this is owned by the state of Rhode Island, but this is owned by Brown University, and this is it's out. It's away from the city, so it's a great place to see the stars at night if you want to come here at night. But we're gonna go over here to where the highpoint marker is. He very short. Very short. We'll sign the guest book there in a second. But this is the this would be what the high point is for the state. All right, we signed the high point book from Bethlehem, and this is high point number 13 for me. So I have total of 8 high points planned this year. That's very ambitious, but we'll see what we can do. You can see there was people here yesterday, but this one was not the most exciting. But so we're gonna put this back in here for other people to do it. As you can see, there's not really much to the summit. A rock, and then this is busted up old trail here, which looks like this is definitely seen better days, but it's all right. Like I said, not one of the more strenuous, but it's an accomplishment. Another high point checked off the list. So and then we can walk around here for a little bit. But this is like I said, this is Brown University is close to here, so they have an agreement with the state. I think it's a 25-year easement in case they wanted to build an observatory here. You can see that maybe they had some stuff back here. This is could have been some sort of telescope back here. The king was here. So short and sweet. We should walk over here. Check this building out back here. Oh yeah, that's dark. There's probably all sorts of critters in there, snakes and whatnot in there. So we're not going to go in there. But this looks like this was used as some sort of shed previously. But it's definitely seen better days. So. All right, that will do it for this adventure. Join me on my next adventure, and I hope all your travels are fun, and I hope you're living your best life. Thank you. Until the next time.